A good day to all my subscribers and active Nigerian citizens. Thank you for joining me once again. If you're joining us for the very first time, this is Naija Unfiltered with Charlie. Here we discuss politics as it affects the lives of Nigerians on a daily basis. Today we'll be talking about a lot of things, and I think you might get angry along the way, but let's just see how that goes. Let's kickstart. We have a lot going on today, but quickly we have to start with a very trending topic in the social media space. It is one that has come to bring pain in the heart of a lot of Nigerians. But quickly, let me read from Sahara Reporters, and this is what he has to say. TINUBU distributes new Hilux Hummer buses to states for 2027 campaign amidst soaring insecurity. Yes, you just read that right. The campaign season has already kickstarted for some persons, and I'm talking about the president of the country, the number one chief security officer. He has left the primary role and started campaigning for the next tenure. For them, it is about getting numbers. It's about becoming the president, but not about the lives of Nigeria. But before I even dissect what is going on, I would like you to see for yourself these vehicles.
Turanci ko turawa, gyara zabi da kowa, ba ma shakka. Lallai ba ma shulaye, ku sai mi marka. Sai TINUBU kauce obe ba. Aya, olore turen. Omologo, ashuwaju. Omologo, ashuwaju. Olori oloto, olori dumige, olori dugima. Olori alanu, aṣíwájú mi yanjú, àwa ọlọ́tẹ̀ dààmú, aṣíwájú dùnúṣe, ọlọ́tẹ̀ níṣẹ́jú yìí, ìwé àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀, ìwé àwọn àṣebàjẹ́.
That's right, you just saw it. We are looking at over 2 billion naira there. Yes, Hiluxes, Hummer buses. What would you call it? That is the monies these guys are ready to splash in, and this is between this campaign season. It has not started, but we are seeing that. I think for the president that has the level of insecurity we have right now, to be focused on campaigning. Yes, I understand that the election year is coming up very soon. That's fine and good. The campaign year is next year, yes, but we are still in December, and we have over 500 Nigerians, including pupils of the Niger State, 300 that are still in the bush, But remember he said they are doing fine. But for himself, he has to secure the next meal. Already campaigning. But we have Nigerians in the bush. Who is he campaigning for? That's the question. And that's what pains me with this whole thing. They are starting campaigning for the next election. Meanwhile, this one will day inside will never come out. The level all-time high in terms of terrorism, insecurity all-time high. One cannot ply the road, but you are campaigning. I don't understand what these guys take us for. What are you campaigning for? I think if you walk, the people should be able to say, okay, come and do a second tenure. You never do anything. You all have to just splash money. Yes, Prado Jeeps, Hiluxes, Hummer buses, billions of naira wasted. I've said it countless times. There is no value for life, and that is why we are seeing this. This is TINUBU. Later you will say Trump the disturber. If you are Trump and you are seeing all this, what would you think of that person? But let us quickly go. I think that even makes it better. The Secretary of State of the United States, yes, Marco Rubio, tweeted on his X handle. Yesterday, let's start. I think I have to just take it back a bit. Yesterday, during the screening, Akpabio made a statement. What will we tell Trump now? The Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, has this to tell Nigeria. The United States is taking decisive action in response to the atrocities and violence against Christians in Nigeria and around the world. We, the United States, will restrict visas for those who knowingly direct, authorize, fund, support, or carry out violations of religious freedom. This visa policy applies to Nigeria, CAP, and other governments or individuals that persecute people for their religious belief. This is in the wake of, remember, Riley was told to investigate the Christian genocide in Nigeria, and the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, has just dropped a whole sum for me. I think this is short, precise, and direct. In a case where you don't want to do visa ban, and there's nothing Nigerian politicians fear more than visa ban. So I think that's a good news. It is a lovely one. More pressure, put pressure, apply pressure, apply pressure. They said pressure to war. Let's quickly move on to the next trending news. I think it has to be that of Harrison Kwanishu, which is the popular vigilante, and if I must call him the equalizer. He's having a lot of problems right now, and I think he has just dropped this via his friend Very Dark Man, and this is what he had to tweet. Harrison Kwanishu quits his voluntary anti-kidnapping operations after high-ranked police officers allegedly threatened him. And this is what he had to say. I'm not trying to make anyone feel incompetent. I understand how it might look when a civilian appears to be doing the job that might be for the security personnel. I'm also not taking anyone's job. This work is extremely risky, and I respect those who do it full time. But how do I continue working with you all without fear? How do I stay focused in the bush when I know that some personnel with me may have superiors who are unhappy with my involvement? And wouldn't they give order? See, that's a huge threat. Now, this is another proof that some officers are benefiting from the business and don't want anything that affects it to stop. Remember that Harrison Kwanishu has of late been trying to do a lot of good when it comes to rescuing kidnapped victims. We've seen a lot of cases where they killed the bandits and all that, are recovered the victims. But I think he has said he is going to call it quits because the officers that he is working with are not happy. He's having threats from higher authorities, and that is the sad fact that we are facing right now. Good do the work. Person one do one risk in life. Someone that is not trained for this, but he saw a lot of decay, and he felt like, man, I have to just stand up and do this since nobody's going to do it. Now he has obviously doing a great job, because we've seen cases where victims are being rescued through his operations, and now but what he's getting in return is backlash. What he's getting in return is threatening from the person that are supposed to even do the right work, which is the high-ranked police officer. And that is how bad the whole situation has been. But it is what it is. I don't expect less. I've always known that one day this would actually turn up, because when you do, in quotes, trying to fight terrorism in Nigeria, it gets to fight back at you, because we saw a case where soldiers were deployed to a school in Kebbi State, and someone high authority told them to leave there. The moment they left, less than 20 minutes, that school was attacked. So it is I would agree, we would all agree that these things are connected. The banditry and high-ranked officers and officials are together in this, because you cannot keep. There's a statement about a famous Abacha quote. He said, if insecurity continues for more than a day, it means the government is aware of it. So I think this is a clear sign that they don't want us to sleep in this country. It is so sad, but that's where we find ourselves. Let us keep talking, let us keep tweeting, let us keep liking, let us keep sharing, let us keep commenting, so that the pressure will keep mounting, and hopefully TINUBU and his co-hosts would do the needful, protect the lives of Nigerian citizens, which is the paramount thing he was voted for, and not this whole campaign he's trying to do. If we are trying to judge him by what he has done so far, I don't think he deserves to be a local government chairman in the next election. So please focus on what is at stake, get us back to where we are, return the girls from Niger State then, the 300 girls, please return them safely back to their families, and then let's us call this a day. I'm tired of all this thing. They campaign, they spend billions of naira for next year. Meanwhile, the one who this will never come out inside. Does it make sense, guys? Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time, guys. Thank you.